people to hop on here. Here ahead of Week 9, morning game still going on in Germany. No Taylor Swift, so Kelsey's struggling. It's directly related. Nothing else involved. No defensive schemes, nothing like that. To some actives and actives, feel free to send some start-sit questions. Got up on YouTube, TikTok, wherever you want to send them. Puka Nakua is active. Unfortunately for him, Stafford is not. So it's going to be Brett Rippon throwing the ball. Do with that what you will. I don't know. It might be some tough lineup decisions. We didn't see too much in his knee injury. We look back, but it seems like he plays through a lot. He played through the oblique earlier in the year and then the knee. So not a big concern health-wise, but probably more of a concern because Stafford's not throwing on the ball. A lot more inactives than actives this week. There wasn't really a lot of questionables going in. DeJuan Jones is active for the Browns, so good for that offense with Deshaun back. We'll see what that even means. I don't know. He hasn't even completed a game since week 3.
Or a pass.
No, he's 2 for 5. He was 2 for 5 in week 6. I think it was a mass, right? Run through some early matchups. Saints have a big health advantage over the Bears. That's Bears without Justin Fields for another week. They said he's better chance for Thursday. I don't really know what changes from Sunday to Thursday as far as gripping the ball and thumb. He practiced for the first time last Friday, so he's going to need to get some more practice in before Thursday, but that's looking ahead to next week. Not a great slate next week. I mean, it's Carolina Bears is the Thursday night game. I think Jets Raiders is the Monday. I don't know.
This week?
Next week.
Oh.
I was looking ahead to next week. There's good matchups this week, so let's just focus out on that. And you can send start-sit questions, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you want to send them.
Next week is Broncos Bills.
Next week's Broncos Bills on Monday. Okay.
Jets Raiders Monday night. Sunday night.
Jets Raiders is Sunday night. That's gonna be a contest. Aiden O'Connell, Zach Wilson. We'll see. Seahawks, Ravens. Ravens, not too many questionables heading in, but 2 keys for them. Morgan Moses is out, as well as Marcus Williams, a safety. They're getting healthier offensively. Gus Edwards and Justice Hill look like they're generating a run game as well as Lamar. But we'll see if OBJ can get back in the action. Happy birthday, OBJ. Hopefully you get more than 30 yards on your 30th birthday.
He's only 30?
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
We'll give him a little credit coming back from the knee. You're off in the league, but doesn't look promising so far in the season. Vikings Falcons, Jaren Hall against Taylor Heineke, 2 quarterback swaps. So gonna be interesting in that one. See if Jaren Hall can help out Jordan Addison a little bit. They said Justin Jefferson's kind of iffy to come back week 10. So hopefully he is back for their sake. Got Josh Dobbs taking over for Jaren Hall probably next week. Falcons, Ritter, clear concussion protocol, all that. Just Arthur Smith's choice to go with Heineke instead. So we'll see how that affects the offense. I think we're big on Kyle Pitts this week. Kyle Pitts breakout, so hopefully that comes true. See, Cardinals, Kyler Murray's probably going to play that next week. They just wanted another week first week of Clayton Tune. Didn't want to start Kyler on the road in Cleveland. That's not helpful for anybody to do that coming off the ACL. Remember, he's not 100%. He's not going to be 100% Kyler Murray when he comes back. Probably going to be more of a pocket passer, not mobile, all that stuff. Browns have the health edge in that game, mostly because of defense and the Cardinals' lack of offense. Amari DeMercado inactive for that game, so it's going to be Keontae Ingram and Tony Jones Jr. I think Damian Williams is on IR. He was getting pulled up from practice squad and down, but then I think they eventually put him on IR. Bucks and Texans, not a whole lot going on in that game. Bucks have a slight edge. Dameon Pierce out with the ankle. We look back at his last run, didn't look too bad, so hopefully it's just a 1-week deal for Dameon Pierce, but it's going to be Devin Singletary getting the more majority of that rushing offense this week. I think they said his prop super high, so you might want to look at that under if props entice you. Tampa Bay is pretty good against the run. Let's see, Rams, Green Bay, we talked about a little bit. No Stafford. Puka Nakua is active, but make your line of decision as you will with Brett Rippon throwing the ball. Washington against New England. New England's the unhealthy side. According to our numbers on SICScore.com, you can get sick data to see all the field views, all that matchups. I got it on the tablet here. That's what I'm running through. But Washington traded away their 2 best edge rushers, so maybe that helps Mac Jones look like more of a quarterback this week, although he's not throwing to a lot. No Keyshawn Butte, rookie inactive today, so it's going to be Pop Douglas, Demario Douglas, Juju, and I can't even name the third. That's on me. But Panthers, Colts, another interesting one, kind of even health-wise, but not a lot going on in that injury-wise. Maybe Carolina has a slight edge on offense. It's like a lot of color in the Colts secondary, as you can see here. But I don't know if that's Miles Sanders, Chuba Hubbard. Don't know who's taking the majority of the snaps. They've kind of hinted towards maybe a little more use of Miles Sanders since they signed us to that 3-year contract. Giants Raiders, big on the Raiders this week. Big emotional shift win for Taylor. Giants do get Daniel Jones back. I think that locker room looked happy, so we'll see what they do with that. Need a little bit more than a happy locker room to win, but Giants get Daniel Jones back. Saquon Barkley talked about his ankle this week. Said he's still managing the high ankle, but full practice. He's ready to go. Just needs missed practice time, probably some lingering soreness, not too big of a concern. Darren Waller's on IR, as we predicted, with that chronic hamstring issue. Let's see. Cowboys, Eagles, that's pretty healthy on both sides of the ball. Eagles are still down Cam Jurgens, that right guard, and Cowboys get Tyron Smith back, so that's helpful for them at left tackle, but not a whole lot injury-wise in that game. Bills, Josh Allen, he's fine off that shoulder, missed practice on Wednesday, just maintenance for that AC joint sprain. He kind of aggravated it in that last Thursday game, forgot it was so long ago, but he's going to be full go against the Bengals. Maybe runs a little less just to protect that shoulder, but they got plenty of weapons. Probably more Dalton Kincaid involved as he was last week with Dawson Knox on IR. Again, feel free to send start-sit questions. Got a couple coming in on TikTok. Thank you. Let me finish the games and I'll get to those. Chargers, Jets, Josh Palmer's kind of the main absence in that one. Lingering knee issue. I think it was an MCL from the previous game. So out this week. Hopefully it's just a 1-week deal. I got Chuba Hubbard or Kenneth Walker. I think that's an easy one. Kenneth Walker all the way, even against the Ravens. Or got the morning game going on in the office over here. Taylor's cheering it on. Got a full house almost. So any start-sit questions, go ahead, send them in. I'll get to a couple, and then we got to hop off, get to our rest of our stuff. Puka or Tyler Lockett today. I would probably lean towards Tyler Lockett. I don't know how to trust Brett Rippon in that offense, what that target distribution is going to look like. And Puka did have that knee. Again, knee is not a major concern, more of the quarterback. But Tyler Lockett going against the Ravens without the starting safety, Marcus Williams, is kind of a better matchup. Lockett had that hamstring last week, but he still played through it. Wasn't as effective. This is going to be a second week off of it, so maybe a little better. They do have DK Metcalf active and going. Rachaad White, Chuba Hubbard, or Dante Foreman, which of those three? Who the Bears play? Bears play the Saints. Saints run defense is tough, or else I'd go 100% Dante Foreman. Rachaad White can't run the ball, though. Unfortunately for him in Tampa Bay's offense, I'd probably lean Dante Foreman. Chuba Hubbard going against the Colts. I still think I'd lean Foreman. Tell me, Justin on the live. Tell me why I should start John Mingo. He's big. He's tall. He can get it going against the Colts secondary. I think Josh Downs on the other side was questionable, but he's going to play.
He's playing through, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see the rookie battle between Josh Downs and Jonathan Mingo. Thank you guys for the questions. Colts have a couple injured cornerbacks. I think is it Dallas Flowers and Juju Brents. So out, that's two corners out for the Colts. There you go. That's why you start Mingo. Got some more questions. Zay Flowers and Nico Collins. Zay Flowers against the Seahawks defense or Nico Collins against Tampa? Might lean Nico Collins. I think they kind of disappointed last week with Stroud, but due for a bounce back. Seattle's defense is pretty tough. They're playing better too. Got Leonard Williams at the trade deadline, so even more of a pass rush there, run stop and all that stuff. Henderson, Lockett, or Marquise Brown at the flex PPR. I don't know whether to trust whether to trust Clayton Tune in that offense. I want to start Trey McBride over my other tight end options, but I don't know if I can trust it against Cleveland's defense. I think they just get to the quarterback nonstop. Might go Darrell Henderson in that offense, although Brett Rippon's scary. Injuries all over that, all over those three options. Chuba Hubbard or Godwin at flex. I really like Godwin this year. He's second year off ACL. He's been pretty effective. Baker Mayfield's shown that he's serviceable at least in getting the ball to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. So I think I'd lean Godwin over that. Dalton Schultz or Logan Thomas. Probably going Dalton Schultz. That's a close one. Disappointing week last week against Carolina. Logan Thomas going against New England. I think they're both pretty touchdown dependent, but I think Dalton Schultz is a little less touchdown dependent. See on the YouTube. Start one running back, full PPR. It's ugly. Preface. Keontae Ingram, Charbonnet, or Gainwell. Ingram, you should be scared of the Cardinals against the Browns, but I think he's the only one that's going to get starter work. Charbonnet is showing some upside in limited work, but I don't know about that. Gainwell, you're hoping on a touchdown. I think Keontae Ingram is going to get the most carries, most upside out of that. Full PPR, start one. Hollywood Brown, Michael Thomas, or Downs. Michael Thomas has had a great floor this season, as you said in your comment, but going against the Falcons, I think. Yeah, I think Michael Thomas is better than Hollywood Brown. Josh Downs had that knee. We said he's playing through, but I think I'd lean Michael Thomas. He's looking at least more healthy off that ankle. Get to one more and then hop off. Thanks, guys. You can follow us on at Six Score, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. Chuba Hubbard, Aaron Jones, or Gus Edwards. I'll throw that to the room. You guys think Aaron Jones is getting fully unlocked this week?
Yes.
Doug, our resident Packers fan?
Better than last week.
He's getting more unlocked than last week, but it's not. AJ Dillon's not the answer. It's not the answer to give him more carries. So, Aaron Jones over Gus. Gus going against the Seahawks defense with Leonard Williams, added run stopper. I think it'd be Gus. They heard it from our Packers fan. He's not going Aaron Jones. So, sorry to hear that. All right. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Good luck this week.